Open the floodgates in abundance.
To move from story to glory, there are 4 questions you must ask yourself. 4 major questions. Number 1, are you dissatisfied with your present condition and status? Are you dissatisfied with your present condition and status? So you need to check yourself. You need to analyze your life if you are okay with your present condition or not. If you are not able to answer that question, you are not ready for the next glory. Because God is progressive and He expects every one of His children to also live a progressive life. And so, if you can answer that question, it means you are ready for the next level. Number 2 question you need to ask yourself to move from story to glory: what old habits do you need to drop? Because it's pulling you away from your goal in life. You need to also ask yourself that question. What are the old habits you must drop that is pulling you backward from achieving your greatness in life? That's number 2 question. Some people, the old habits they need to drop is fornication. Some is adultery. Some is drunkenness. Some is lies. Praise God. So you need to ask yourself, what is this old habit that is pulling me backward? Each time I want to move forward, this thing will draw me back that I need to drop. If you are able to answer that question sincerely, then you are ready to move from story to glory, which is your next level. Number 3 question you must ask yourself: what new habits must you embrace that will bring you closer to your goal? Yes, what new habits? Maybe your old habit is pride. You need to embrace the habit of humility. Maybe your old habit is that you don't take correction from anywhere or from anybody. Nobody can advise you. You are the master of yourself. You need to take a new habit of taking that correction. So what are those new habits you need to embrace that will bring you closer to your goal? Number 4 question you must also answer correctly within your heart. What must you change in order to move toward where you want to be? Is there something you need to change that will help you to move forward from where you want to be? Number 1, will it be your association, your relationship, who you keep as your friend? I've told you this several times and I'm saying it again. There are people who will never rise in life, no matter how many hours and how much they pray. Why? Because of the kind of people that surround them. You don't understand that the atmosphere you create has a lot to do with your destiny. If you surround yourself with the atmosphere of drunkards, it will affect your destiny. There are some destiny that does not like fitness. So when you surround yourself with smokers, it will affect your destiny. Who are your friends? Somebody rightly said, show me your friends and I will show you who you are. Your relationship, your friends that you keep has a lot to do with how far you will go in life. Many people will never succeed in life, not because there is a witch that is haunting them, not because there is a battle from their families, but because of the kind of friends, the kind of relationship and association you keep. So you ask yourself, what do you need to change in order to move forward to where you want to be? Is it the way you sleep? Some people can sleep. How many hours do you have in a day? 24 hours. Do you know there are people out of 24 hours, they spend 10 hours to sleep? 10 hours. Can I tell you this? Those who move from story to glory are men who don't sleep like every other ordinary man. They are very disciplined in the way they sleep. They know when to sleep and they know when to get at work. There are people by 8 a.m. they are still in bed. There are people who have never stood up in one day in the middle of the night to get up and pray. All through the midnight, they snore and snore and snore and sleep and sleep and sleep. And by the time they are waking up in the morning, the destiny wasters have made merchandise of their glory in the middle of the night. So when they wake up empty. So when they go for appointment, by the time they get to where they have appointment, the next thing they encounter is disappointment. Oh, sorry, that thing will not be able to hold again. We'll call you some other time. Please note your phone number. Meanwhile, they have already given that job to somebody else. You need to change the way you sleep. Would it be that you need to change the way you eat? There are people who eat anyhow and they eat anywhere. There are people who wouldn't have died the day they died if only they can caution the way they eat. How many of you know it's not everything they give you should eat? How many of you know it's not every cafeteria you enter and eat there? There are cafeteria you enter there with glory. By the time you are coming out, you come out empty. Because as you wash your hand to eat, you are washing away your virtues. Am I speaking senses to somebody here? Yes, sir. Then you need to change the way you spend money. There are people who don't know how to spend money. Once they have money now, their body will be shaky. Do you know when God knows that you cannot handle 500,000, He can never give you 500,000, no matter how you pray for it. Even when there is somebody around you who will give you 1 million,